Man, who made that beat right there?
I know.
Mr. Brownlow himself made that beat.
Straight fire.
Yeah, straight fire. Straight fire. What's good, fellas? How's everybody doing?
That Just Happened show.
Yeah,
You feel me?
I feel you.
Warren G, the phone man.
Yeah.
East Flatbush finest, Mr. 38.
Good day.
Fresh Ink finest, Real Deal Rudy. You heard me?
In the building
Man, believe that.
already.
Yeah, I'm fired up, man.
Quarantine 4.
Quarantine 4. That's
the
right.
quarantine editions continue.
Show number 20.
30 something now.
It is?
Mhm.
30 something?
Yeah, well in the 30 something.
Hey,
Yeah? Okay.
I want to admit something to you guys.
Yeah.
I want to admit something right off the
Yeah.
top. I'm going in with no hand sanitizer right now.
Wow.
I'm going in.
We have
man.
a whole tub over there if you need it.
Yeah.
This show gonna be dangerous.
Hey, throwing caution to the wind. You feel me?
Man, he said he's going in dirty today.
Raw.
Dirty raw.
With no hand sanitizer.
Yo. Now that doesn't mean that y'all shouldn't use y'all hand sanitizer.
Yeah, he's about to give y'all that Corona 20.
With no mask on. Hey. that boy reckless with that thing.
See, I don't trust him, so I got my mask on my neck right now, just in case. Just in case.
I'm straight reckless, man. Just you ever notice now when you go in the store, it's like this little looking game. You'll have some people. I've only worn a mask in the HEB once.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been doing social distance now for about 35 years, and so what I'm noticing is you got this little staring game that's going on. You might have a person beside you with a mask on looking at you like, where's your mask?
Yeah.
And then you might have one or two people with no mask kind of questioning each other. Like, okay, well, I don't have mine, you don't have yours. And then it's just like this little competition, the mask or no mask.
The rebels, the maskless.
Yeah.
For the record, I hate people that don't wear their masks. I hate y'all. Be one of them ones in the store looking
at me.
Yeah.
Don't get close to me.
Who? No, I just gotta hear you talk or cough, and I'm gonna be like, what you doing?
If I was coughing, I'd put a mask on.
But isn't that why you have a mask on?
That's what I was thinking too. If you got one on,
then you don't need to wear one.
I can fart and everything and just be good.
You know,
So half of the
you're
people should wear masks and half should not, because then we'll all be protected. But what about the ones that don't have on masks? They're just gonna get everybody sick.
You got a mask on, big dog.
The other ones, you and the other two in this store are gonna be sick.
But we reckless. We
rebels.
we not the rebels.
But you the one that's gonna go into the same Uber as me and frig up everything.
I don't ride Uber.
It don't matter.
He uses
This
hand
is you.
sanitizer though.
What he do? Drink it? You listening to Trump now? Shit. You listening to you? Come on, man. Wear y'all damn masks, man. For the record, Mr. 38 do not like people who don't wear masks.
So you have the maskers and the unmasked.
Yeah.
Put me down on the unmasked list. I gotta stand for the people that are throwing caution to the wind and saying, hey, I can walk outside. I don't get close to. Let me put a disclaimer in here. I don't stand close to none of y'all. No way. I don't touch y'all. I do like the 6 foot rule they're talking about. I do like a 15 to 20 foot rule at all times. And so I'm one of them people to where before all this started, if I seen somebody sneeze, I hold my breath.
Yeah.
I do. I've been like that forever.
Gotta see something.
I like the whole mask thing because I enjoy now that I'm black and I could walk right in front of a bank or a store or anything, and right before I go into the store, I get to just go like this.
I already know where you was coming from with this whole thing.
I love that.
It's crazy.
I enjoy doing that, and I enjoy people looking at me who's in there and realizing they can't do anything.
It's crazy.
Like I've literally watched people see me pull up and see me first stop and go like this. Going when I pull out a glove or something and they like, then I walk in there and they looking at me, and it's only because I'm black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that now.
You about to convince me to wear a mask.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
to. You'll never experience
What
what I'm
about with my
experiencing
concealed
if you don't
carry?
wear a mask.
Put your gloves on.
Can I do my open carry instead of
can
having
do-
my concealed? Now just do a mask, open carry.
Imagine the
with shades on.
power you have now, man.
Dude,
Think about it,
I might
dog.
try that. I'm gonna try that.
Go back in the car, get your gun, put it on your waist, put your mask on, put some gloves on. You hear what I'm saying?
And my lokes.
Before, yeah,
And just walk up in that
just
joint.
walk in there and just be like, yo, can I have 2 tacos? You know what I mean? Or I want to withdraw my money out my bank account.
And be like, what's taking so long?
Yeah.
You got that OJ outfit on.
Or just walk in there and be like, everybody okay in here? And that's it. Trust me, son. It feel good. That's my main reason for wearing a mask, man.
I feel you, man. What's on y'all's mind outside of my tomfoolery today? It's been a long week. It's just Wednesday.
I'm ready for some sports.
To break this
But
monopoly.
I don't know if we're gonna get any. I know soccer's starting back up overseas.
Yeah. UFC started, obviously.
Yeah, but even
Saturday.
okay.
So
the
they're the first
UFC, I didn't get a chance to watch the UFC.
Yeah.
But I did see like the highlights, and it was a little weird with no fans there.
Real.
It was.
Like it was like watching a practice sparring session or something.
Real. Let me say this to you in 38. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
But there was a UFC fighter over the weekend that had corona.
Mm-hmm.
Tested positive.
Oh, gosh, I had his name. I know you talking. Yeah.
But one
Yeah.
monkey don't stop the show.
Yeah, they got rid of them immediately.
yeah.
Got rid of
His
him and the show
trainers.
went on.
Yeah.
And he caught it on the crazy because his 2 trainers were asymptomatic, and he tested positive, but his 2 trainers had no signs of nothing.
That's crazy. And they working hands on with him.
And they working hands on with him, but he tested positive, so they had to
X zone.
Sousa, something like that. Yeah.
What happens to the guy that he was scheduled to fight? He just don't fight.
He just don't fight. I'm wondering if he got paid.
He should.
That's what I'm wondering.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you gotta look at this.
But-
look at this contract.
Honestly, just because they weren't no fans, they was beating their ass same way, dog.
Yeah.
Well, you know one
It was-
thing about that type of sport, and it's the same with any sport. Once the competition starts, you in a fight,
You in
Yeah.
a fight.
regardless if I'm
People-
looking or not.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
dude that's in the ring is trying to take you
The
out.
last thing you need to worry about is if there's fans in the stands.
Yeah, you need to be worried about this dude right here that's trying to break your neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Feel that.
I think in UFC and boxing, the fans don't really. I mean, that's one-on-one type of sport.
Yeah.
But I guess the fans can get you energized too, like any other sport.
Yeah. They play a part in there, but you know, that man across from you, I think, gets your attention first and foremost. Because when he come out that corner with them cauliflower ears,
He not looking at nobody else, but
he coming over there to get you. If we looking or not, he finna, it's coming.
yeah,
And so,
sure.
that was a piece of news right there. I'm glad y'all brought that up because I had heard that I think Monday. I wasn't able. I really wanted to watch the UFC stuff over the weekend and got kind of busy. And I was actually hoping to link up with you fellas, man, and check it out.
Yeah. I didn't see it. What did I do Saturday? I forget what I did Saturday.
I put it up on the live for a couple rounds of a couple of the fights.
That's where I seen some on the live.
Yeah, because Hardy fought at Hardy, the football
won.
player.
Yeah. The one that had the accusations on the, I think, some kind of woman beating thing or
Yeah,
something.
he fought. So he's 6-2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not as big as he was when he played football.
Nah, he lost a couple
Yeah,
pounds.
he's
Well,
He's big. He's still
thinned out.
still
Oh
big.
yeah, he's still a big boy, but he's thinned out.
The steroids that they give NFL players are not readily available to the general public.
HGH, man. I don't think they test for it.
They can't, man. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. And that's the best steroid known to man.
But they test for it in baseball.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah,
You
I think so.
got
I think they do in
You got
baseball.
to.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, though. Sometimes you look at these guys, man. He'd be like, "Yeah, I played offensive line 10 years in the NFL." You looking at him, he's like 6'5",
180.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look
Like
at
200
what
pounds.
is it? Is it Jeff Saturday? The
Man, he went down to a normal person.
Yeah.
And I know he played at like 320, 330.
Yeah. Even Strahan. You know,
Yeah.
Strahan's not as big as he was when he
Not
was.
as big as he was.
Yeah. I mean, he's still a big guy, but
Yeah, he's still a big dude, but
yeah,
he's
but not like he was. What's the tight end? New England Patriots.
Gronkowski.
He lost a lot of weight.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
And now they're trying to put it back on him. And so, I think now this will prove it. Because they said he had lost like about 30 pounds of muscle.
Yeah,
Muscle, that's a lot of muscle,
it's
bro.
a lot of muscle.
So if he comes back to this NFL season with that 30 pounds of muscle back on, let me tell you something, guys.
Test him.
He will.
You cannot gain, I don't care who you are. If you gain 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, you done worked your ass off.
Yeah.
If you you cannot gain 30
Maybe
pounds.
he's taking some creatine shakes, man.
Yeah.
Shit. Creatine shakes, all right.
Yeah.
Creatine shots.
Yo, man, I don't know what they gave
Hey.
them guys, man.
I don't want to say the name, but I'm just going to say it. And I don't want y'all to say the name either, but something puzzled me this week. A couple months ago, we had somebody that literally just started snitching on everybody, like people he wasn't even supposed to snitch on.
Yeah.
And it came out the other day that this person had a 50-foot, 100,000-foot poster in Manhattan. This dude was on balconies. And the one thing that puzzled me about it, and my daughter called me about it, and I was like, man, don't ever tell me. She was like, this person had a video now,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
What puzzles me about this, and this is why you know the world ain't what it is, he did a live, and he had over 2.1 million people
On his live.
on his
Honestly,
live.
He set a record.
Instantaneously,
Can we
right?
get him on the show?
No, we don't want him nowhere
we don't
near
want-
near
we
us.
don't want him no
You
closer.
Here's my thing. What is this world coming to when you could be a snitch and celebrated? Like,
What happened 30?
just,
Tell me.
no, I don't want to call this dude name. We have to go back to some of our shows, man. A little,
Okay, I'll help you out.
Skittles
I'll-
looking
I know what it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
2 point something million. So you trying to tell me no one have an issue with this dude?
Well, what I think it is, I think people have an issue with him, but people are interested to hear what he has to say right now. You know, I think it'll eventually die down. I think people are going to get tired of him. I don't think he's going to be able to tour like he used to, make music, sell records like he used to.
My daughter said he had a rat umbrella emoji in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Opened up an umbrella with a rat emoji on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I'm good with snitching because they
Yeah.
wasn't my peoples. And I'm like, half of you people out there, all y'all snitch. And I hate snitches. My background.
Well,
I hate
the thing
snitches.
is,
You
too,
freaking- they
is
should all
you-
die.
You can't
I'm with you on that 38.
Bastards.
you can't participate when, you know, all these guys are backing you, putting in work for you, and then when the shit hits the fan, you just, hey, that was them, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
You gotta, you know what I mean? You can't
It's
be
a
doing that.
it's a different world, real. I'm sitting here looking at this, man. Look at this clown.
Snitch ass niggas.
At what point in time, and it shows how I knew it was going to end up like this when we allow society to hijack our shit, you know, our thug shit, the way we present ourselves. They done made it so mainstream. You got a clown like this to have clout.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like this started off as being a neighborhood hip, you know, I ain't gonna say hip hop, a neighborhood thing, the way you handle yourself from your particular area, wherever that might be. And the way we represented ourselves as being neighborhood dudes. And you know what I'm saying? And so to see this character that I'm looking at right here, I ain't never been to nobody hood and seen nothing like this.
Nah. He's capitalizing off of being a snitch.
Off of image, man.
And what's crazy about it
image
is
been hijacked.
Yeah.
you can't touch him.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Because the feds is behind him, the police is behind him, and they can't afford for anything to happen to him because he's a snitch.
Yeah.
And you know, they paying snitches. You understand me? So if they let anything happen to King Snitch, nobody's gonna want to snitch no more. You understand me?
That's right.
So the
That's right,
police
yeah.
have to be on his team,
Yeah.
and he knows this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what scares me is that. But I brought this up to say, every one of you 2.1 million people, I wish I could have had something that could tell me their age group
Who?
that was watching this 2.1 million live. And I have to believe.
38. We see it every day though, bro. It's a different world we live in. You know, like when we came up, man, you could still just get your ass whooped. These youngsters now, they'll shoot.
Yeah.
Their mentality is not a manly mentality, man. Very rare when you see one of them with a manly mentality the way we was raised. We was never afraid. You could have been afraid of the ass whooping, but at the same time, you was willing to face it and face the consequences and live another day. For them, they see an easier way out. You know, you can present yourself as a thug or whatever you want to call yourself.
He's a blood, supposedly.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You could not represent yourself that way when we came up and be a snitch
And just.
and didn't have no credentials.
Yeah.
If people didn't know where you came from for real, they had no respect for you. And so now you could have somebody that just pop up, and the thing that killed me is that he was accepted in that organization at one point in time. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at straight clown myself.
Yeah.
And he said, what you said is what he said. He's like, yo, they beat me up, they did this. Why should I not snitch on them? Dude, because you don't need to snitch on them. Like you said, you get an ass whipping back in the days, take your ass whipping.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You go back and you try to beat that nigga ass one more time.
They don't think that way no more.
They don't.
38.
But then
Don't be involved.
you go and they try to
There
shoot
you go.
you, and then you kidnap him. Now he want to snitch on you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's a different world, man. You know, that's how you know that for fellas our age, that's neighborhood guys, that's how you know I don't participate. You see what I'm saying? It's two different. I don't play this game here. This is not the game I was built for. And so I stay in my lane.
Exactly.
You know, I'm dealing with something right now in my life to where I'm not, we're playing on two different levels.
There's no reason for me to snitch. There's no reason nobody to snitch on us.
Yeah.
No, man, because
Not in the game.
Not in the game to be that.
Yeah.
You can't be in the game now because of 2.1 million people chiming in to a snitch.
yeah, that's letting you know that they don't know where you coming from, man. So it's hard for you to explain yourself when you got 2.1 million that see things the other way.
People want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, they want to
And here
hear.
this fool is. He's on balconies. They took a picture of him.
They had to move him.
They had to move him. They, I guess TMZ had his location, his address. TMZ's on their shit. TMZ
They
is
really
on their shit, man.
They be on it.
I don't know.
on it.
I don't know how they know everything.
They know shit before it happens.
The snitching.
Everything.
But see, that's how they know. The snitching.
Oh yeah, the snitch.
Yeah.
That's how they know that shit, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't no magic wand they waving. They got people that's bringing them information. You know, with all that being said, fellas, let's get to some of this right here. I had something that was on my mind, and I'm gonna wait for Real Deal on this. 'Cause I want his opinion on this.
Come on, let me just hit my reset right here.
Yeah, this has been something here that's been kind of ongoing for the last more than 2 seasons, NFL seasons. And what it is, my thing is this.
Is the Bill O'Brien throwing games?
Well,
Or something
yeah,
else?
that's not gonna stop because he's the head coach and the GM, and the owner's down with it, so he gonna throw him all day. No, but the Dak Prescott thing, and we found out late. It was last week, I think, late during the week, that Andy Dalton signed a contract with the Cowboys.
Yeah, Texas boy.
Texas boy, the red,
Yeah, the red. What do they call him? The red. It's a little BB gun.
Yeah, the Red Rider, whatever they call it.
Yeah, Red Rider. Yeah, something
Red
like that.
Rider.
Yeah.
We ain't got a button for that.
No, we need one.
we ain't got a button for that.
We need a button for that. The Red Rider.
He's back home here in Texas. He's in Dallas. And I raised up a question here to these fellas.
You from Texas?
Katy.
Yeah.
He went to Katy High.
From Katy. The red
Texas boy.
The red rifle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red rifle. But anyway, it's kind of curious to me. I was thinking, Andy Dalton had played on some pretty good Bengals teams. They weren't never Super Bowl contenders, but they were always expected to make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And so with Marvin Lewis, the head coach, and Bernard. Johnny Bernard was the running back. You had pretty good defense there. You had AJ Green.
Yeah, AJ Green out there.
TJ Huseman-Zada. Remember all that?
Oh, yeah.
And
They had a good squad.
That was a good squad.
They had a good squad, but they were never chosen as being Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, they had the headhunter, the linebacker. What's his name? Starts with a B.
Oh boy, he was a bad boy. Bourbon.
Yeah, he played with the Raiders and got suspended.
The dirty dude. This open head shots.
Yeah, he loves headshots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name's elude me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He like them headshots. He don't care how much the fine is.
Nah, he's going for it.
He go head to head, helmet to helmet contact.
Helmet to helmet. But yeah, they had good squads.
True
They had
that.
good squads.
But what I was trying to say is, Real, those teams were never necessarily chosen to win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Andy Dalton been a Pro Bowler, I don't know, probably at least 3-4 times.
Yeah.
He's a good quarterback.
Good quarterback.
And it leads to this question right here with Dak Prescott. For the last probably 2 or 3 years, we all know the Cowboys got the best offensive line in football.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're always projected to be possible Super Bowl champions every year.
Mm-hmm.
For the past 21.
And, well, I'm just saying, with Dak.
Shelby.
And my thing is this, with do y'all feel like Dak Prescott's under any kind of pressure? Can he end up getting hurt and Andy Dalton come in and get hot?
Absolutely. I think there's a reason that Dallas hasn't paid Dak. I don't know if they are completely sold on him. Now, Jerry Jones always says that he is, and he believes Dak Prescott is a elite level quarterback, but he won't pay him.
He won't pay. Maybe he sees the same thing we all looking at.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't he trying to pay him, but he wants more than $30 million a year?
That's correct.
That's
correct.
the problem.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think Dak deserved more than $30 million.
No, especially when Tom Brady's getting in the low 20s, I think. I
think he did a 2-year 50.
Okay.
But
that's
Dak.
$30 million, son. That's a lot of money for Dak, and Dak ain't doing nothing but win one playoff game.
That's
I
it, man.
I like Dak, but I don't look at Dak as being that level.
No. $30 million quarterback?
Nah, man.
Not at all.
No, he's in over his head, and I'm actually, if y'all had to say it right now, all things considered, who's a better quarterback, Andy Dalton or Dak Prescott? Just honestly, I'm gonna throw it out there. Still beating around the bush. Who's better? Who had a better career? I know Andy's in his 30s. He's probably about 30 or 31. He ain't that old.
I don't know how to call it, but I think looking at the roster again, Dak Prescott had a better roster than Andrew Dalton did.
He's on a better team.
He's on a better team.
He's on a
You see what
better
I'm saying?
team.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you get Dak that can put up
I mean, as far as
21 points, he's more than likely going to win because they have a decent defense and they got the best offensive line in the game.
Yeah.
Andrew Dalton had nothing.
That's what I'm saying, 38.
Yeah,
And I'm saying this here. Also, take into the account of reading defenses, making decisions on the field, in the red zone, in key moments.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so sure. I would rather have Andy Dalton
Andy Dalton.
in the game rather than Dak Prescott.
How long has Dak Prescott been playing?
About
4 years.
pretty
4
much
years, I think.
How many times have Dallas made the playoffs?
Once.
That's it.
I think-
don't have it
well-
in front of me.
Last year they did.
No,
No,
twice.
last year they did not. Twice?
No, because they didn't last. No, who was it? Who came out of the NFC
Philly.
East last year? Oh, that's right.
Philly.
So one.
Yeah, and Philly won the Super Bowl a
I
couple
think-
of years ago.
Yeah, so I think one playoff appearance.
And Andrew Dalton been to the playoffs a couple of times, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he played against the if I'm not mistaken, the Texans in the playoffs. He got beat, right?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. I mean, the Bengals are one of the only teams the Texans can beat in the playoffs. I think the only all our playoff victories have come against. We got one against Buffalo last year.
Yeah.
And it was helter skelter. Okay. Prior to that, we beat the Raiders.
It's the Raiders, though.
But which Carr was hurt? Derek Carr was hurt.
Derek Carr was hurt.
Oh, yeah.
They had the backup.
Yeah.
They had me playing quarterback and came in there and beat us.
Which got lucky.
You see what I'm saying?
He still played well.
And then prior to that, I think they beat the Bengals twice.
Yeah, nobody real.
Yeah, we never beat anybody in the playoffs. Now, with all that being said, man, I like Dak, but I'm just gonna say I like Andy Dalton too. And I don't think, Dak, that you just I don't think you really better than Andy
30
Dalton,
million, man.
Well, it's going to be interesting if he goes down at any point during the season and gets hurt for any period of time.
He can't go down, really.
Go down.
Yeah,
He cannot.
Yeah, because if Andy Dalton comes in and plays well, man.
But real
He
deal.
done. That means you done.
Yeah.
Andrew Dalton is not a backup quarterback.
No, he's not.
He's
still
a starting
he's
quarterback.
starting quarterback. Yeah.
So it's not like you're gonna fall off. And I think Andy Dalton is gonna learn that playbook. And I think he's going to be ready.
But here's the problem with this 38. When you in practice.
Practice?
Practice.
You talking about practice?
I'm talking about practice right now. And your teammates looking at Dak miss some of these intermediate throws, and Dalton zipping that ball in there on the money, and he got all the poise in the world.
They might start thinking.
You can't fool NFL players. They're gonna be sitting there looking like Amari Cooper thinking like, man, that ball coming in, I'm snagging this. Dak, he's throwing the ball over top of my head, he's gonna get me killed. See what happened? Dak is under a lot more pressure than what he think he is. So Shelby,
Definitely.
get ready for the red rifle. Pew 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 pew.
They might tell those tackles, hey, y'all take this Sunday off. Just relax out there on the field. Get Dak broke up.
Man, that's all it takes.
So they can get Andy in the game.
That left tackle go to sleep one time, boys. Lights out.
Hey,
Okay.
take the day off.
I pulled up something just for this. Seahawks, Russell Wilson, $35 million a year. Ben Roethlisberger, $34 million.
Overpaid.
Aaron Rodgers, $33 million. Jared Goff, $35 million.
Wow.
Kirk Cousins, $33 million.
Waste of
Carson
money.
Wentz, $32 million.
Jeez. So what's Tom Brady?
Tom Brady
Is he even on the list?
He's not in the top. That's the top six highest
top
paid
six.
That's the top six. Check this
QBs.
out.
Hey, I seen
Right.
a headline, just to kind of chime in real quick on that. I seen a headline the other day that popped up that they're working on a deal for Deshaun Watson to be the highest paid NFL quarterback ever.
You took the words out of my mouth. They said they're starting off $42 million a year.
Oh, no, man.
And then they said, now hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
$42 million a season for Deshaun, okay? They said that he would only be
40 what?
$42 million a year.
For who?
Deshaun.
Okay, now hold on.
Wait, the 9 seconds I don't know what to do with the ball,
Yeah, just hold
That
it. Just hold
dude?
it. Let the game end.
Hey,
Yeah, that
hey,
guy.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Because he is the best quarterback in the league.
Oh, come on,
but here's
man. Come on.
Let me finish my thought.
Not with you. I'm not gonna let you finish your thought with that statement. You can't start your statement off with the best quarterback in the league and then say let you finish your thought.
The best quarterback in the league.
Phone
would
man,
not
nah, man, stop, man.
allow, regardless of any coach, is not going to let happen what happened in the playoffs
Never.
in Kansas City this past year happen.
Never.
No way.
He gave up 30-something points.
He didn't score any more points.
He got you the lead. He got you the lead. You were up by what, 20?
Just
gotta
say,
keep going.
just make your point, but don't say.
Oh, come on.
Don't say.
Real deal. You
He's
gotta
the
come
best
strong
quarterback
with
in the
that.
league, and then
he's not
say
the
let
best
you
quarterback
finish.
in the
But
league.
he's not.
Okay, well, let me just say this.
You say this.
Now, this is a lot of people would argue that Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league.
I'll put Aaron Rodgers above him.
I would.
Mahomes above
I
him.
would not. I would not. But I would say this. Now, if y'all let me finish my point.
Come on.
Okay. They're saying upwards of $50 million a season for Patrick Mahomes.
That's a lot of money too, but
He showed me nothing that I don't believe he deserve what he's getting right now. What he's done the past 2 years, I've seen nothing to
He's on a rookie
disagree.
contract though, 38.
I don't disagree with nothing they want to give him if you get paid for how you play. If numbers don't lie, this boy has been killing for the past 2 years.
Are we talking about
He's clearly-
Deshaun Watson or?
Hell no, not Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
Talking about Pat
Well, you talking about
Mahomes.
one and
Talking about
two.
Patrick.
It's 1 and 2. I mean, it doesn't matter. You
It's
can't.
not 1 and 2.
Who would you put ahead of
Aaron
Deshaun?
Rodgers.
You would rather have Aaron Rodgers right
Yes.
now today.
Yes.
I would rather have Drew Brees.
Drew Brees.
Well, see, you
I would
guys,
rather have Drew Brees.
you guys are skewed. Here's the truth. You're talking about guys that's 24 years old, 23 and 24 years old.
Uh-huh.
There's no way you're gonna take Drew Brees 38 and he's your age.
You're talking about right now.
Yes. We're talking about contracts now.
Okay, well that's the reason why I
Drew
said Pat
Brees' book
Mahomes
is
can
written
get
already.
anything he wants because of his age and because in the last 2 years numbers don't lie.
Well, I gave you that. I said Mahomes 1,
But you also said
Watson 2.
Watson 2. That's crazy.
There's not another quarterback in between those two guys.
Hold on. I think you should state it. Who would you take if you had a 1 year deal for next year? You're trying to win a Super Bowl. You're an owner. Who would you take on your team? Deshaun Watson or Aaron Rodgers?
I would still go to Deshaun Watson. Because Aaron Rodgers has not shown. Aaron Rodgers won 1 Super Bowl. He's a great quarterback, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm just being honest with you. Aaron Rodgers has won 1 Super Bowl on a great team surrounded with great talent. With, what was it, Randall Cobb at the time? Mm-hmm. Jordy Nelson. A killer defense loaded with talent. He had everything in the world around him. We're acting like he's Brett Favre here.
I'm not gonna pick Aaron Rodgers. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say he's above Aaron Rodgers, but I wouldn't trade him for Aaron Rodgers because I'm not a Aaron Rodgers fan. He just don't show me any. I don't like his attitude.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, his attitude.
I don't like his
His attitude
attitude.
is bad. His attitude is bad.
Yeah,
But-
it's terrible.
I'm putting Russell Wilson above Deshaun Watson. I'm putting Russell Wilson ahead. There's no way he's number 2. He can't be a better quarterback than Russell Wilson. He can't be.
I would. I hate to admit this. I would take Deshaun Watson above
Russell?
him.
Rudy,
Above Russell Wilson.
Real deal, you are as smart as you look.
No, I would take Deshaun Watson above because I think right now Russell Wilson is kind of on the back end of his career, but man, Deshaun Watson still makes bonehead plays, a lot of them.
He holds the ball too long.
Yes.
In certain situations where he shouldn't. I'm not blind, guys. I've been watching football for, we're gonna say with a conscious mind, for about 35 years, somewhere up in that range. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna be honest. I like Aaron Rodgers' game. He's got a cannon for arm. He's a smart guy. He's a bad attitude guy, bad locker room guy. If you're gonna invest, Mahomes, the upside is through the roof. Deshaun Watson upside through the roof. And we cannot leave out Lamar Jackson. Even though people love to leave him out, if Mahomes signed for 48 to 50, Watson's at 42 to 40, Lamar Jackson was just the MVP.
I still think you need another season.
He
Lamar
need another
Jackson.
season.
He needs
on
another
Lamar.
season or two.
And I really like Lamar
Me
as
too.
a player, but he needs another
before
season.
he gets the big money.
I'm not
like
putting
that.
him up there to give him money like that.
No.
He's got to be there.
I love him though. I think he's a great player.
Yeah.
But I want to pay him that money right now.
Just think about it though, guys. I know we got to move on, but when he's on, this is going to be his 3rd season. He's got 1 more year on his rookie deal, right?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Do you want to? Now I know he's a system guy, okay, but if you slot the young guys, I ain't talking about guys that's at the tail end of their careers. When we talk, I love Drew Brees. Come on now, he's one of the great. He's a Hall of Famer. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna, but let's talk about the future in the league. To me, the future in the league is Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson. Help me out. Who's of the top 3 out these young guys? There's a bunch of them now.
Daniel Jones.
Hey.
I knew I shouldn't ask.
Hey, I think the quarterback. I think the quarterback for the Jets. What's his name? The one that was hearing
Sam
voices.
Darnold.
I think when it's
Sam
all said
Darnold.
and done,
Ghost.
I think he's gonna be all right.
It's a ghostbuster or a quarterback.
As a quarterback, he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be a good NFL quarterback. When
I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna throw another monkey wrench in your argument. Actually, it's not your argument. You just named the top 3 quarterbacks that's coming: Lamar Jackson. What's their names?
Deshaun Watson
and Mahomes. I'm gonna disagree with them being the best quarterbacks coming up. You know why? The one thing about all 3 of those guys and the dude for the Jets, which is he's not in this argument.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. Those other 3, I don't know what Lamar Jackson did where he didn't play his first season because he was hurt. What happened when he first came in the league? He was hurt for a while the first season. He didn't play.
No, he just
Lamar Jackson didn't.
They played.
He played behind.
No, didn't he get hurt?
No, what's his name was still the starter.
So he just came off the bench.
Yeah.
So he didn't get hurt.
What's the boy that came there? That was the starter with the Ravens.
Okay.
His name's on the tip of my tongue. Big old tall white quarterback.
Yeah, he was with him for a long time.
No.
He went to Denver last year, I think.
He won that last Super Bowl with him, I want to say. Did he win?
Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
So he was there before.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe Flacco got hurt. Then Lamar Jackson came in. So Lamar Jackson was never hurt.
Yeah, that's correct.
He was never hurt.
Flacco went down.
Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and pick Lamar Jackson as the only one that's going to be the future. Mahomes, I know 100% he got hurt. Deshaun Jackson, he walked to the water cooler, got hurt.
Watson.
I don't give nobody, Deshaun Watson, Lord have mercy. I don't give nobody no credit if you can't. I can't put you and give you that kind of money if you don't show me you can be healthy.
Well, 38. He ain't been hurt the last 2 seasons, man.
I understand that.
So you can't go back 3 years ago and say you got hurt 3 years ago.
No, hold on. But it's you. First of all, you came into the league young, right? The only time your bones get brittler is when you what? When you get older. You think he's not 2 years older than he was when he was younger and got hurt? Same thing with Deshaun Watson.
24 years old, man.
Deshaun Watson, yeah.
You're talking about guys not even in their mid-20s.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. But we got to still remember the amount of years for an NFL player, and I don't know if they took out quarterback or running back or NFL player is only 3 or 4 years. For NFL players, 3 or 4 years. So if in your first 4, as coming in as a rookie, you get hurt.
I understand what you're saying.
I don't know if I'm going to invest 40-something million in somebody who got hurt just walking.
They really don't have a choice though. 38. When you're talking about these marquee guys, when you're talking about a Patrick Mahomes, you can't let that's your franchise.
Oh, I understand that. I'm only talking about the argument of them being the future.
You might as well just close NRG Stadium down.
That's true, but we're not.
You got to pay him.
They have to pay him.
Yes.
But what I'm saying, from my perspective, just on the argument that you said, these are the future of the league. Until they show me they can play for 4 years without getting hurt, I can't believe they're the future of the league. You know what I mean? We looking at.
Is this one of your Eli Manning based?
It's not even Eli. But let's throw it out there. Let's throw it out there.
Smelling Eli. Yeah.
We can't even discuss Eli because Eli is another animal when it comes to not getting hurt. Let's talk about Brett Favre. Let's talk about Brett Favre. Somebody that break an ankle and still played, never missed a game. Let's talk about Peyton Manning. You understand me? What took him out was him having to damn near break his neck to take him out the game. And this is. I mean,
Mahomes played hurt. Watson plays hurt.
No, but
Watson played with one eye. Who you know get kicked in the eye?
I believe every quarterback plays hurt. What I'm saying is they missed.
Bro, he had a torn ACL. I mean, God, you act like he had a.
So there wasn't any opportunity for Brett Favre and Peyton and Eli and Drew Brees to have torn ACLs.
Drew had a broken thumb. He missed half the season. He missed 5 games.
When?
This past season, Bridgewater came in.
Drew Brees has been playing for 20 freaking years. Of course I can give him being hurt at the end of his career.
Well, hold on. You must forgot when he was with the Chargers and he tore his rotator cuff. The Chargers drafted Phillip Rivers.
Wrong one. Hold on, wrong one. Golly, I got it wrong.
Let's get it right.
God, that's the wrong one too. Wrong one.
Wrong
man.
one again.
Three strikes you out. Hey.
Here it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, there it is. I got my button back.
All I was gonna
All right.
say is when Rivers, when Drew Brees tore his rotator cuff and with the Chargers, and they took Rivers and shipped him off to New Orleans to die. Nobody was Drew Brees fans then. We knew Drew could play, but he didn't have no supporters because everybody said he'll never be able to throw again. Then he went over here and set the all-time NFL yardage record last season.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's been hurt in his career.
I understand that. I'm not
We
saying
didn't give up on him.
I'm not saying they
'Cause
shouldn't give Patrick Mahomes that money. I'm saying that Deshaun Watson, there's no way I'm giving him $42 million.
Hey, I think what they need to do.
There's no way.
I don't mean to cut anybody off, but before they pay him, they need to see how he does for one season without Hopkins.
That ain't his fault. What kind of fool-ass coach you got the GM to trade DeAndre Hopkins in the first place?
But what if he just bombs this year?
Yeah, like real bad.
He won't bomb, but you can't. Okay, say for instance, we go over there to Green Bay. I don't know who his left tackle is. Let's just say, let's take him away. Mm-hmm. And Aaron Rodgers stay hurt. How many broken ankles he had? A sprain. He's always hopping around. Every time I look at him, he's hopping.
Mm-hmm. He's always hurting his calf.
Yeah, he's got these just enormous calves, man.
Let's take
look
away
at
his
him wrong,
left
they
tackle.
blow up.
Let's take away his left tackle. What happens?
He's dead.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers. Any quarterback. We saying take away. Okay, let's do this. A better analogy. Okay. Aaron Rodgers didn't have Jordan Nelson. He don't have Randall Cobb anymore. He don't have any good receivers that's notable.
Okay.
What has he done the last 2 years? Since we talking about DeAndre. I mean
Playoffs.
Deshaun right now.
Playoffs.
He still plays well.
Playoffs.
What is Green Bay? Is anybody scared of Green Bay?
Nobody's scared of the Texans.
Yeah.
Is anybody scared of Green Bay?
AFC South is
I
horrible.
Are y'all missing the point I'm making?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
Yeah, I'm missing the point.
Aaron Rodgers isn't Aaron Rodgers without Jordan Nelson. Anybody, come on, guys. The last time they won a Super Bowl, he was surrounded with talent. And now we're sitting here looking at Deshaun, debating on if we're going to pay him because DeAndre Hopkins left. Deshaun can still hold his own. There was a bonehead, stupid move by the Texans to get rid of DeAndre Hopkins. Everybody knows that. But Deshaun is going to still produce. He's still a top 3 quarterback in the league. If you have to pay him, it's not an option. It's not an option. If you had a guy like Dak Prescott, like we mentioned Dak when we started this conversation that's taking over the show, Dak don't show to have that kind of level of talent, as a player. And so
Who has Deshaun Watson?
yeah. I don't even think it's anywhere remotely close, in my personal opinion.
I'm giving no one from Dallas any kudos because they suck. They're trash. It's 22 years with one playoff win. They're trash. I don't care how good they are, how good their quarterback is, their defensive line. They're 22 years with one playoff win. I'm sorry. They get until they get to the NFC Championship, which they'll never do. They'll never do it. Not in, maybe for the next 22 years, we'll see something. But if you've been America's team, I don't know where that came from, for 22 years and you haven't won but one playoff game? One? Come on, man. Come on. I'd rather go root for the Texans, man.
Hey, let's do one more, guys.
Please,
real quick.
quickly.
Let's do one more, quickly.
Yeah.
With these sports leagues, since we've been sports heavy today for this episode, and I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I had an idea I mentioned to you fellas. We know we're talking about playing across the leagues and across the board with no fans in the stands with this COVID-19 crap. Okay? My idea, because I know just a couple seasons ago it was on the table about putting advertisement on the jerseys of NBA players. It's been prominent on with boxing and UFC.
NASCAR.
NASCAR's.
Yeah.
That's what they make their money on. Okay. and it's been prominent in soccer. I was thinking now, because we're talking about revenue not being made, what do you guys feel about putting some advertisement on these jerseys to make up? Because, you know, a lot of the owners are saying, okay, we're missing out, not just only, especially with the MLB. They're saying that they're not only just missing out on ticket sales, they're missing out on parking, concessions.
Concessions, everything.
I know concessions weigh real heavy. I know parking is like $20 a car. And then you're talking about buying stuff out the stadium, like gear and stuff.
Everything. I mean, they're already doing it. If you watch the NFL teams practice, their practice gear has sponsors. You ever notice that?
I did not.
Yeah, during practice they wear sponsored jerseys,
But not during.
not during the games.
Okay. So it's something they're already familiar with.
Yeah, they're already familiar with it. They're doing it during the practices. I've seen that, but I mean, everybody's doing it, so I don't see why, you know, it'd be a bad thing for the NFL.
The only thing I would say is, if they're going to do something like that, I want to know where the money is going to go. Is it going towards the owners or is it going towards the players? Where is it going?
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
and that's
that's my
one thing, 38, that we never get to see. Is we never
Where
get to
it
look at the
goes.
books. And
Yeah.
I think that's why when they're negotiating, everybody's books are closed.
Yeah.
I think that's what some of the confusion, because I know in the MLB, the players agreed to take 50% of their salaries
Right.
due to the fact that fans are not going to be there
Right.
and you're not playing
Yeah.
a full
Yeah.
162 games.
Yeah.
Excuse me, the MLB came back with we're losing more than 50% of our revenue. You know, it's not the math it's not adding up. And so maybe that other 50, that percent, whatever percentage it is that they're missing to get them to 50%, maybe that can come from sponsors on jerseys. I don't care if it's Subway, Popeyes, or whatever. Put a chicken sandwich on the side of the thing.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find one right here. Yeah, see, like this right here, this Eli jersey or Eli Manning. You know, that's a good quarterback right there. He has a Timex. Patch on his jersey. You see that?
Now why would Tom
But in
Hanks wanna put
practice-
their name on his jersey?
Because Timex is timeless.
Yeah.
We don't get hurt.
Yeah.
We're always there. We're
That's right.
always on time.
Yeah, you see that 10, you can count on that 10 being out there.
All
on
the
field.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
What they used to say, the best ability is availability.
Ooh.
Remember that?
I'm gonna pat
Okay.
myself on the back for being able to
Man.
pick that out. I was sitting there listening to that 38's argument. I've been around him long enough. He didn't even have to say. I knew what his mind was thinking the whole time. He was talking around it. I knew it was an Eli Manning conversation the whole time. He wasn't going to mention his name, so I just let him talk around it.
Yeah.
Just as good
I
as
knew what
any,
you were talking about.
As good as any player is, if they're not there, are they really good?
You see that? You see that? That's,
Hey, y'all,
Are they
that's
really good?
That's Quest Diagnostics on another really good quarterback.
who was that quarterback and who was Quest Diagnostics?
He threw
at this guy.
two less touchdowns than your $50 million a year
50 a quarterback.
last year.
Wait, hold on. Back up. I don't even want to talk about this. I don't want to. This is.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Deshaun Watson is actually getting that kind of money?
Well,
or this is alleged?
Alleged, like they're
40
working.
to 42
Yeah,
million.
they're working on making him
A year.
the highest paid quarterback ever.
Dak Prescott is going to be pissed off.
He
Oh
got-
yeah.
Ooh.
Why? Why would
one,
Dak be pissed off?
if
Because
they're-
Andy Dalton's gonna take his job?
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I was alluding to.
Okay.
Andrew Dalton is his backup, and the guy 300 miles down the road is getting 40-something million, and all he trying to get is 33, 34.
But he's not worth the money, 38.
I know that for a fact.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I mean,
But
he can't-
in his head, if he's anything like me, he's probably thinking, damn, this guy isn't worth that money. I know I'm worth more than him.
thinking about who? What you said? This guy
Dak Prescott.
is thinking about who? Is that a real question? Was that a real question?
I needed to end the show on a high note.
Lordy, Lord. Man, that happened in the show right
For the
there.
record, I'm not liking
basically
this show
speechless.
because they've been talking a lot of Texans.
Yeah.
I'm speechless.
They've been
Shut
talking
that
a lot
down.
of Texans.
I'm
We
speechless,
The
shut
man.
phone man had a lot of airtime today. I'm not feeling this show.
Yeah,
Word up.
I'm
That's
talking
it.
facts. It's facts.
Yeah, we need to get it wrapped up.
Y'all ready to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Man,
That's
let's go ahead
Yeah,
and
we
wrap
gotta
it
wrap it
up. You know, next week one thing I want to talk about is this. We haven't really talked about it, but this Michael Jordan.
The last dance.
There's a lot of.
The Last Dance?
Anybody watching it?
No.
haven't watched it.
I lived it. I lived it.
Yeah, I know.
I've been hearing a lot about it. But we lived at that era. I want to if I get time, I'll watch the last 2 episodes this Sunday.
And then we'll come back and talk about it.
When they put the whole thing on Netflix or whatever, we'll check it out.
I'm not gonna check it out, for the record. I'm not.
No,
No.
not at all.
No, I'm not.
May I ask why?
I'm not. Because one, I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, and again, there's nothing that I would want to watch right now with that's gonna make me, dude. I don't want to watch
You can
nothing.
see some John Starks on there.
I will
There's
not. I won't watch it.
You don't want to see John Starks?
I won't watch it.
Hey, before we go, I'm going to tell you this. 38, if you haven't watched the 30 for 30 on
Andre the
Reggie
Giant.
Miller, watch it. It's good. There's a lot of New York
As much
Knicks.
as I hate him,
A lot of New York Knicks. Some of them old games, man, it brought back all those memories when I was watching it. You got to watch it. Even as a Knicks fan, you got to watch it.
Yeah, we made his career
Mhm.
because of one damn 9 seconds.
Nine. What was it?
How many threes?
9.3 seconds.
Yeah.
How many
like,
threes did he hit?
Lord, probably
It
3
was
or
like
4.
like 3 or 4 in like 9 second span.
It's like
throwing
an
them up there.
opposite
Yeah.
from Deshaun Watson. 9 seconds of positive, 9 seconds of negative. I don't know.
Sign us out.
Real
Sign us
deal.
out, phone man.
Woo, boy, for Warren G, the phone man. For Real Deal Rudy, Fresh
Yeah.
East Finest,
Yeah.
East Flatbush Finest,
We'll
Mr.
see
38.
y'all next week.
We'll see y'all, man.
Yeah.